Hello, hello, it's Kev here. It's been a week or two since I did a video for OET, and the reason is nobody's been writing. Nobody's been posting any letters in our Telegram group. So, subsequently, or consequently, I haven't had anything to make a video about. However, new member joined this morning, and he posted a letter, and we're going to take a look at it. Okay, so let's see what we can do. I tell you what, I'll just close my office window first. There's a bit of noise coming from outside. Okay, there we go. So yeah, new member, new letter. As always, disclaimer. Fair use, non-profit, teaching purposes, blah, 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 you know the score. Okay, now, case notes. I don't know where these are from. Not entirely sure. They don't look like official OET ones, though. But we'll take a peep. So, as always, you go to the task at first. Now, I don't know where these are from, because it's kind of strange. So when you look at official OET ones, it says don't use note form. Hang on, let me just get some. And I'll show you what OET case notes actually look like. What's a good one? Just to quickly. So proper OET case notes. Which is why I say always use proper material. Don't use cheap or the free crap on the internet, because a lot of it is crap. So it tells you, right, what you have to do. It's a referral, it's a discharge, it's a whoever, it's a transfer, what you've got to be doing for further management, tells you who to write to, and it says expand the notes, complete sentences. Note form, letter format, 180 to 200 words. All right, that's what it says. Okay, now these do not use note form. Expand on the relevant case notes to explain the background of the assistance requested. The letter should be 15 to 20 lines long. Well, nowhere in OET does it say anything about the number of lines. It doesn't actually say that. No more than the first 25 lines will be assessed. Well, again, it doesn't. That's not what it says either in OET. So I don't know where this is originating from, but that's not the same. If you get used to using this material, when you take the actual test, you'll be in for a bit of a shock, because it's not the same. Anyway, so what's the purpose? So you're writing a letter on behalf. So it's a request. So you want a home, a visit to provide assistance and advice, improving her husband's mobility. Okay, so we've got Bob Dawson with his wife. Okay, he had a cerebrovascular accident, but walks with a limp. So he's having some trouble in walking and showering. So he's having some trouble in walking and getting around. So he wants a physiotherapist to come to the house and take a look and see what they can do to help. So that would be, I don't know, a stair lift, walk-in shower, a seat in a shower, put some handrails on the stairs or whatever. So that's the kind of thing I would imagine that they would be thinking about. Okay. Now, I'm not going to go through all the criteria here, because I've done it 1,000 times. Well, it seems like 1,000, but it's actually probably 100 times at least. I've been through the criteria, and I'm not going to explain it again. What you need to do if you haven't already got it, downloaded it, let me find it. I'll show you it. Ultimate Writing Guide, oet.com. Right. Come on. Here we go. Right. This is what you need. Download this. Go to oet.com. Download this. It goes through all the stuff I'm going to be talking about purpose, content, conciseness, organization, etc. Okay, so go take a look at that. So we want a home visit. We're requesting a visit on behalf of Mrs. Dawson to improve her husband's mobility. Okie doke, let's have a look. So I'm writing to refer a Mr. Dawson. Presenting, who presents with the signs and symptoms of CVA in that? Well, right, so that's not good, is it, for a purpose? It specifically says you're requesting a home visit. So it should say that. I'm writing to request a home visit for, or on behalf of Mrs. Dawson for her husband, or simply I'm writing to request a home visit for Mr. Dawson, aged, well, obviously these case notes must be like old because according to this here, he must be nearly 100. He's nearly 100. Okay, I'm not sure if that's actually correct. Like I say, I think these must be quite old kind of notes. So again, using old, out-of-date material, not a good idea. But okay, so I'm writing to request a home visit for Mr. Dawson, aged 83, who is having mobility issues following a CVA. Right, something such as that. Right, what do you want exactly? You want a home visit because he's having trouble in walking about. Okay, so that purpose, you wouldn't score particularly well. You would probably get 0 or maybe 1 out of 7 for purpose, because that's not it. It's not a referral, it's a request. You want a visit, and it's not signs and symptoms. It's confirmed. You only put signs and symptoms when it's a referral and you're not clear or you're not 100% sure what the condition is, and that's why you're sending the patient to a specialist. But this is not it. You're writing to a physiotherapist. So that purpose doesn't work at all. That's nonsense. So you always put name first, then pronouns afterwards. So 18th of 5th, Mr. Dawson fell down the stairs and badly grazed his left knee. So you've got left knee badly grazed, visited the general practitioner. So word order, that doesn't even work. So you need the name and title, you've got the wrong verb form, you've got preposition, fell down the stairs, and badly grazed his left knee. He visited or subsequently visited the general practitioner, who advised daily visit of nursing home care, wound dressing and assistance in daily activities. On 19th 5th, redressed. So who redressed it? The grazed knee was redressed. There was no sign of infection seen. Mr. Dawson managed to walk around his house slowly. Right, this is nonsense, right? It's not a chronology. You're writing to a therapist. Right, you're writing to a physiotherapist. All right. And this is why, you know, I keep saying use official materials, because this stuff's crap. Right, so you want a physiotherapist. They're not a doctor, right? So you want them to come and take a look at the house, right? And see what you can do inside of the house to help him to get around. That's it. So all this stuff about he had a fall, he grazed his knee, somebody came and dressed his wound, there was no infection, that's totally irrelevant to the reader. Again, this is because these case notes are crap, right? This is totally irrelevant to the reader. I'm a physiotherapist. Why do I need to sort of know, oh, he had no sign of infection, but he fell down? All I need to sort of know is his age, he had a CVA, he's not very steady on his feet, and you want me to see what I can do inside of the house, presumably put some handrails on, maybe have a stair lift, walk-in shower, move his bedroom down stairs or whatever, or or do some helping with some exercise or something to help him to walk. That's it. So why do I need all this stuff about he can get, aches and pains and infection? It's totally irrelevant to my purpose. Mr. Bob managed to walk around how slowly of his wife, who was doing well, but usual. So the English part, the linguistic part is not good. Right? You've got wrong verb forms, no subject or predicate, prepositions, articles, verb forms, word order. There's quite a few things here. Wound healing well, suggested the mobility. So who suggested? With help of a walker or walking stick. Mr. Dawson said he used a walking stick, but it's useless. So a lot of this is copy paste. It's basic. You've basically copied and pasted this more or less word for word. If you do that in the exam, that's a guaranteed fail. It's guaranteed. What else? She asks for physiotherapy session at home, further assessment, mobility. Okay. And then this is irrelevant. World War II, is in his own house with his wife. We kind of guessed that it's his, So, right, this needs a lot of work. I recommend that you read the Ultimate Writing Guide. Read that first, okay? There's quite a lot of English stuff here, prepositions, articles, syntax, word order, but the criteria as well. You need to have a good read before you try writing another letter. Okay, I hope that helps.